But we begin tonight with the big story, the tragedy on 696. Good afternoon. I'm Alan Campbell.
And I'm Glenda Lewis. Two families in mourning tonight in the wake of a minor accident that turned deadly.
Now, it happened this morning on Eastbound 696 between Woodward and Coolidge. Police say two men were involved in a crash, got out of their vehicles, and that's when they were both hit and killed by oncoming traffic.
We do have Team 7 coverage. Amira David has important information to keep you safe. But we're going to begin with 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell, who just spoke with the family of one of the victims. Kim.
Yes, it's important to keep perspective. What happened today on I-696 was an inconvenience for thousands of drivers, but for two families, it was a heart-wrenching tragedy that will forever change numerous lives. It happened around 5:30 this morning. Michigan State Police say there was a minor crash here on eastbound I-696 near Woodward. As the drivers of both vehicles involved got out to exchange information, another two vehicles hit both of them. Michigan State Police say a 61-year-old man from Westland and a 39-year-old man from Oak Park died at the scene. This is the mother of one of the victims. She says this is a picture of her son, 39-year-old Mazin Israel.
Went to the work at 5:30 today together, each of them in his car, and he didn't see him.
His twin brother does not speak English but voiced his heartbreak. He says they immigrated from Iraq to America 6 years ago, and their lives revolve around work, family, and church. This family says if you're watching, remember next time you get on the road to slow down and give space to other drivers. Be cautious. Life is far too fragile. Michigan State Police tell me at this time no one is in custody for this crash. They still have a lot of investigative work to do, reviewing interviews with witnesses and reconstructing the accident before they determine whether anyone will be charged. Reporting live in Oak Park, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
And Alan, we were just talking. There are few things worse than hearing a mother scream. A tough story today, Kim. Thank you.
And our big story coverage continues tonight with 7 Action News reporter Amira David. Now, Amira, Michigan is a steer-clear state.
Yeah, so please tell us what drivers need to do to stay safe in situations like these.
Well, Alan, Glenda, as I'm sure you know, the go-to reaction for a lot of drivers once they get into an accident is to get out of the car and assess what happened to the vehicle. But an expert that I spoke to, he says that should never be your first instinct.
Our first instinct is to get out of the car.
It's the first mistake countless drivers make after an accident. And if you do it, it could be your last. Today, we're teaming up with AAA safety expert Gary BUBAR to find out what to do in the moments after a crash.
Out of the lane of traffic, off the road, seatbelt still on. You've determined that you're not injured. Check your mirrors for other traffic.
Then immediately put your emergency flashers on. If on the highway or busy road and your car is drivable, make an attempt to safely exit the freeway and pull over onto a side street.
If it's normal rush hour traffic, then I'm going to stay right where I am.
Don't attempt making a move if you can't maneuver across several lanes with cars traveling at high speeds. Just stay put and call police. But if the accident is minor and you're safely pulled over,
when you get out, you do not want to be up in front of your vehicle, because if someone coming from behind you hits you, they're going to drive the vehicle into you. Get out of your vehicle, walk behind, and well behind off to the side. This is where you would make your phone calls and exchange information.
Think about investing, he says, in some emergency reflectors, which can help you alert other drivers.
I want this to be on the traffic side of the vehicle, at least 10 to 20 feet back.
As a cautious driver, you too are expected to do your part, he says, by looking out for and steering clear of indications that there's a crash ahead.
Give yourself the opportunity to see them. All the things that we have in the car that can distract us or take our eyes off the road, set those aside while you're driving.
And drivers are now required by law to slow down if they see emergency vehicles or tow trucks on the side of the road. You're required to go at least 10 miles below the posted speed limit and move over at least one lane. If you don't, you could be facing a $400 violation. For now, reporting in Dearborn, Amira David, 7 Action News.
All right, thanks so much, Amira.
And we will have that important safety information for you on our website, WXYZ.com.